Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I'm Travis. Thank you for checking out this video. Hey, real quick. First thing we got to do on this video, you got to like this video right away. Everybody who clicks this video, as soon as you see words leave my mouth, hit like on the video. It helps me out. It helps this channel out. And we can get this channel to more people who don't know about this channel. We can get more people to join our community here. If you're somebody who hasn't subscribed to this channel yet, this is the place for you for wrestling content. We cover Raw, SmackDown, sometimes NXT, but always the PLEs. So, yeah. And then we do stuff like this today. Like, we got an email video today, and I love these videos. I'll be reading through some of these emails that were sent to me. I'll be answering them here in this video. So if you're somebody who would like to have your email read on one of these videos, wickedbittermedia@gmail.com is how you do it. I'll put it here in the video. I'll put it in the link in the description, or I'll just put it in the description. All right, we got a few emails. First of all, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everyone for sending in an email. Everybody who supports this channel, you know, it means a lot to me. This channel keeps on growing. It's not stopping. I'm going to keep posting videos. You know, some of these videos do great. You know, they get hundreds, sometimes thousands of views, and then other times they don't do great. So it's a hit or miss. That's why it's important that we comment on the videos, we like the videos. That way it can reach other people and we can get more people on this channel. We are over 1,400 subscribers, which I appreciate every single one of you. The goal, though, is still to get to 1,500 before the year is over, and I think we can do it. We have less than 70 subscribers to go. I definitely think we can do that, but it's not up to me. You know, I need your help with all that. So if you're a wrestling fan and you haven't subscribed, this is the channel for you. You will want to subscribe to this channel for sure. And one of the reasons why is because of the email videos that's we're going to do right now. So let's get into some of these emails here. Let's see what we got. First one is from, I hope I pronounce your name correctly, Camille. Camille, thank you for emailing. I think this is the first time I've seen you email. I don't think I ever remember reading your name out, so I appreciate that. Let's get into what you said here. It's kind of a lengthy email here. Let's see what he says. Hi, bro. You are doing a great job on the channel. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Let me start by saying that Dom has grown a lot in my eyes and is my favorite character in WWE. He plays his role perfectly, and I want him to succeed. I wonder when the moment will come for Dom to rise to the top. Ooh, what do you think? When will it be time for Dom to win some mid-card title and to start to mean something as a competitor and not just as a character? That's a good question. That's a deep question right there. Or does WWE not believe in him as an in-ring as an in-ring performer, and he still needs to work on his skills? Because it seems to me that they only use him as a heat magnet and that's it. Well, I mean that is pretty true. When will he stop being a jobber? I would like him to start fighting Eddie, lie, and cheat type of style in the ring and to run away with the victory. Yeah. I think it would fit his character perfectly, and his run with the IC or US title belt would be fun to watch. Your thoughts? Love and peace from Poland, brother. Stay bitter. Poland. Okay, we got Poland out here. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad this channel has reached you, my friend. That's freaking cool. Wow. That's a lot in that email. I'm going to try to break this down a little bit here. I wonder when the moment will be to rise to the top. So for me, for Dom Mysterio, I think he's perfect doing what he's doing right now, to be honest. We got to remember, he's still super young. You know, sometimes we watch some of these guys and girls, and they wrestle until they're well in their 40s. You know what I mean? And like you look at somebody like LA Knight, who's fairly new to WWE. He's only been here for a few years, and he's already like, 40, 41, something like that. Sometimes it takes a while for some people. Dominic, I think he's perfect the way he is. And I do think, actually, if he ever does turn babyface, that he will be one of the most beloved baby faces on the roster. I truly believe that. But right now, he's doing a perfect job. And you say that he's a jobber. I don't necessarily say it. I mean, heels' jobs are, for the most part, to lose, right? Like, they might win here and there. But ultimately, it's to put the good guy over, you know, when it comes down to it. Dom has been used in that role where he faces a lot of good guys, and I think it is partly because they want to get him more experience in the ring, because Dom is not the greatest in the world, but he has gotten a lot better since when he first showed up. So I I think he's in a prime position. He's going to be a huge deal. And yeah, I think we're going to start out with a mid-card title. I think because he's on Raw, the IC championship would fit him pretty nicely. But you're not taking him away from my boy Braun Breaker right now. That's my boy. You know that. We all know that. We glaze Breaker here on this channel. So yeah, I think it's going to be a while before Dom does something. And Dom is such a polarizing character where he doesn't even really need a title, in my opinion. Like he doesn't. Like he had that North American Championship for a little bit and it was cool and all, but like I don't think he really needs one, especially right now. He's doing a great job. The crowd are all over him. I would like to, I agree. It would be kind of cool to see him do the whole lie, cheat, and steal thing, but you don't want to do like a blatant rip-off type deal. I think the way he is now, where he's kind of like a playboy and he's kind of like going girl to girl, I think that's kind of that fits him pretty nicely. I mean, he's a good looking dude. I mean, he is. The Dominic's he's got the look. He's gonna be a top star in this company for a long time. But hopefully that answers your question. I don't know. I don't want to just flat out say he's a jobber. I don't want to say that he needs a title. I don't want to say that he's always going to be mid-card. It's kind of hard to read with Dom right now. I think he does have a huge, bright future ahead of him. But right now, I think it's perfect what he's doing. Let's move on to the next email here. We got my boy Jordan Dunn, my dude. I see him all the time in the comments. I think he sent emails before. Jordan, what's going on? He says, Travis, my friend, I've been listening a while now and thought it's about time to get involved and send a wickedly bitter email. Okay, so you haven't sent an email, but you always do leave comments, so that's pretty cool. And this is awesome. It's the first time we got an email from Jordan here. Jordan says, just want to say how great it is to see the channel growing. It's well-deserved, consistent, every week just banging out videos, and I love to see it. And I love to listen to it. Jordan, I appreciate that, man. This channel's not stopping. It's not stopping. There'll be times I'll put out a video and it only gets like 100 views. It's not going to stop me. I'm going to keep going. We're going to keep pushing through. We're going to keep making these videos. We're going to keep commenting, liking, sharing, all that cool stuff. I appreciate that. He says, on to wrestling now. I thought it might be a fun idea for you to predict some 2025 WrestleMania card matches from what we know at this point to what we see/think will happen. It's amazing to see all the talents literally catching fire at the moment. The crowd has been louder than they have for a long time. LA Knight the man, yeah. Kind regards. Jordan, awesome email. Man, predicting WrestleMania already. First of all, you're right, though. The talent has been hot. I mean, I think I saw at that Fanatics Fest, they're the only company that had like sold out like fan like autograph sessions. The only one out of any sport there. Not LA Knight. Well, he was there, but WWE was the only one to sell out. Like, I mean, that's business is booming for WWE. Let's predict some stuff for WrestleMania, okay? If I can think about it, it's going to take me a little bit. We got the top players, right? Considering everybody stays healthy. Drew's going to be there. Seth, Punk. Here's what I would do with that. I would give us the match I think we were supposed to get at WrestleMania. I want CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. If they can hold off or if they can stretch it out where it doesn't happen right away, if they can do that match at WrestleMania, that's already a headliner type of match for even one of the nights. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, that's number one I have to put out there. And the whole thing about Cody Rhodes and The Rock, The Rock mentioned that, when he comes back, he's coming for that title. There's rumors that The Rock will face Cody at WrestleMania. I think at this point, if I'm being honest, I think I would go Rock versus Roman. I wouldn't even do Rock versus Cody. If I do Rock versus Cody, I would do it at Survivor Series or maybe Royal Rumble. WrestleMania, I don't know. I don't think Cody has cooled off a lot. And partly... And I think a big part of that is because he doesn't have anyone to wrestle on SmackDown. There's no big heels there. I mentioned this in another video. There isn't. So everybody who says Cody Rhodes has got a boring title reign, you're partly right, but that's only because it's not because of Cody. It's because he's got no one to wrestle. So he's cooled off. I think I'd go Rock versus Roman. So that's 2 matches. We're going to get something for Drew. Maybe Drew versus Braun Breaker. I don't know if Breaker holds the title for that long. But Drew has to be in some sort of big match at WrestleMania. And I don't know what it is yet, thinking about maybe Drew versus Gunther at WrestleMania. If Gunther holds the title for that long, would be pretty sweet to see. And as far as Cody, I'm doing Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania instead of Cody versus Rock. You give me Cody versus Randy, but this is like a stretched out feud that's been going on for a few months. Yeah, I would do that. Kevin Owens, you're gonna have to find something for him to do. I don't even know. Kevin Owens as a heel, I would say Kevin Owens versus LA Knight. That's if all these titles are staying the way they are. I mean, we still got a long way to go. But Kevin Owens versus LA Knight would be a cool WrestleMania match. Anyway, that's a few that I have right now in my mind that, because we still got months and months until that a lot can change. But Jordan, I appreciate that email, man. That was a good email. Made me think a little bit there. Let's do another one here. This one's from C. Seymour. I think this is the first time you've emailed as well. That's pretty cool. There's some first-time emailers on here. I love this. Thanks for emailing. Let's see what he says. He says, I am a huge Cody Rhodes fan, but I take issue with the way he is being used and booked right now. This is kind of like what we were just talking about. I think the brand split really did a number on the potential of competition in terms of talent available that Cody can face and feud with. This is exactly what we're talking about. I know his belt belongs to SmackDown as Gunther's is to Raw, but what are your thoughts on this, and do you think Triple H will combine both rosters soon, this year or when Raw moves to Netflix? What about Cody's championship? Should it be solely for SmackDown or recognized across both brands? P.S. Am I the only one not enthusiastic about the move to Netflix, as it will be just another bill along with my already expensive cable bill? Yeah. Anyways, good luck on your course. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's tough, man. I appreciate that. We got a break this week though. And I wish you the best on your YouTube channel. Thank you. Hey, I hope we keep hearing from you. To be honest, for me, I've always loved the draft. I've always loved the split rosters. So I'm hoping they don't combine them. I like different rosters. I really do. I might be in the minority on that, but no, I agree with you with Cody to an extent, but this is kind of going back to what I said. Cody doesn't have any big heels on Smack. He just doesn't. I mean, AJ was for a little bit, but we don't know where AJ's at now. Logan Paul is only here for a little bit, then he goes away, then he comes back. I think we need to turn both Kevin Owens and Randy Orton heel. And I think they could also benefit by adding another person, maybe like a superstar shakeup or something that they've done before in the past. Maybe you throw somebody else on SmackDown, maybe a Bronson Reed or like a Braun Strowman or someone like that. Or maybe some of the Judgment Day members, like Balor goes to SmackDown or something. Like we need more heels for Cody Rhodes. That's one of the reasons why I think his title reign has been so lackluster. He's had a couple of good matches here and there, but no big, huge, amazing feuds, and that's because he's got nobody to wrestle. Like he's facing Kevin Owens, who's a babyface, and this match was just thrown together 2 weeks before the pay-per-view. So it's hard right now. I think WWE is kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit, but they need to bounce back and they need to get this thing going because Solo hasn't been the biggest opponent or biggest threat or biggest heel on SmackDown to be on the same level as Cody and Roman. Cody looks like he looks at Solo and kind of scoffs at him, almost like you're not even on my level. And he's right. I mean, Solo is awesome and great. I like Solo, but he's not there. He's not on the top spot yet, and I don't know if he ever will be. But right now, Cody's got nobody. He really doesn't. Let's see what else you got here. I actually am excited for the Netflix move. I really am. I don't think it's going to be X-rated or R-rated or anything like that. I think it'll be PG-13. And I don't think you're going to always see people flipping each other off or blood every single week or cussing every single promo. I don't think that's going to be it. There will be sprinkles and it'll be mixed in for sure. And it'll be a little edgier than what it is now. But I don't think it's going to go full-blown rated R, back in the Attitude Era type days. I don't think it's going to ever be like that. So, which is fine. I don't really, WWE with a little bit of more edge to it is perfectly fine. It'll be great. But yeah, I think that's all I got here on yours, right? Yeah. Hey, Seymour, thank you for emailing in. I really appreciate it. That was a good email. Okay, we got time for one more here. Let's go with Billy Lindsay. I see you comment a lot on these posts, in these videos, so I appreciate the email. I think this is the first time you've emailed in. We got a good streak here. This whole episode has been a lot of people emailing in for the first time. I love that. Billy, let's see what you got here. In light of the Bloodline saga, does WWE give us Rock vs. Roman at 41, or do they hold it off another year and give us Cody vs. Rock? See, this is kind of what I was just talking about. I think, like I said, I would do Rock versus Roman because Roman. Solo hasn't looked like he's been on the same tier as Roman Reigns, right? So the only other person you could really give Roman that's going to make it believable, if you're not going to do Randy, if you're not going to do Cody again, you got to give Rock versus Roman, right? If that was the original plan for last WrestleMania, I'm not even saying it has to be for a title. Let's just do Rock versus Roman without a title at WrestleMania. It'll still be huge. If they do want to put the title on somebody, like I could see, and I hope this doesn't happen because this is something similar they did to CM Punk back in, 13, 14. I could see The Rock facing Cody Rhodes for the title at like Survivor Series or at Royal Rumble and beating Cody for the title, and then faces Roman for the title at WrestleMania, and then Roman beats The Rock for the title at WrestleMania, and then now we got the title back on Roman again. I can see that happening. I don't want it to play out that way. I do want our Tribal Chief to win a championship again, but right now it's too soon. He already had like a 3.5, 4-year reign with it. Let's give it to somebody else. Like, let Cody run with it for a little bit. Let other people have a chance at it. Randy, Kevin Owens, somebody. I don't want it to go right back to Roman Reigns' hands just yet. So for me, I'm doing Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania, non-title, or for no title. And I don't know if I do Rock versus Cody at WrestleMania at this point, because then you got to find something for Roman to do. Maybe Roman faces Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania. If it gets to that, I'll take that. I don't want Roman versus Solo at WrestleMania. I don't think it doesn't do anything for me. So I'm doing Rock versus Roman, and I'm doing Cody versus, I don't know. We'll find Cody versus Randy is what I said earlier. I want Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania. So, and we all got to remember too what John Cena is going to do at WrestleMania. Who knows? John Cena could very well face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, or if that's going to be Cena's last WrestleMania, put over Rhodes, or maybe Cena wins the title one more time. I'm a huge proponent for that. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what I got right now, guys. I appreciate the emails. I really do. I love these email videos. Please, whenever you want, don't have to wait for me to prompt it. You don't have to wait for me to ask. Whenever you want to send in an email, anytime I make an email video, I will answer it. It's wickedbittermedia@gmail.com. Send them over about anything you want. I'll talk about it here on this video, on the next video. But until we eat again, my friends, we're going to do a reaction to Raw. That'll come out most likely on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video. Until we eat again, my friends, stay bitter.